Good afternoon, everyone. It's a short good afternoon. I don't have the breath for a long one today. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I can feel my voice vibrate in my skull. I don't like it. Oh, nah. Not a fan. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Kaer, you are the best duckling, and congratulations on the first. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Stay safe at work. Igor, good evening. Hello, Igor. Siren, good morning. Jimmy, good morning. MJM, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Alex, good afternoon. Craig, good morning. Siren, thank you for the hydrate. Hold on one second. I have with me 2 liters of tea. I have 2 liters of Earl Grey. Is that overkill? Yes. Is it going to keep me warm? I bloody hope so. I really hope so. Oh. Fever is back. Yay. I don't want this to be misery posting. I'm fucking dying. No, that's the problem. But like, mentally, I'm A-okay. I'm having a great time. Hope you're all doing well. Bonnie, hello. How are you doing today? You feeling better? I'm feeling worse. Sorry. This will happen a lot today. Apologies, everyone. I'm feeling leagues worse than yesterday. Computer Earl Grey hot, exactly. Blankets.
What? Well,
the important thing.
Get well soon, Kaer. And make sure not to overdo it, Tongue.
I'll stay safe. Igor, thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you so much. Stream will be of variable length. Whenever it gets too much, I promise you I'll go not be live. But I want to stream right now. You know when you're really sick, so you just like binge watch random shit, or you just like lose yourself in a book series, something like that. I want to stream right now. Streaming might be slightly more effort than any of those things, but I need something to keep my mental occupied so that I don't just rot on a sofa. And streaming is really fun, therefore we're doing that. Not well versed on duck sickness, sadly. See, that's the problem. Neither am I, and I should be. Have you tried not being sick? Actually, I can't believe I haven't tried that yet. Damn. I can't believe I've not tried that yet. Jimmy, you are a revolutionary. Clearly ahead of your time, a forward thinker amongst noblemen. I'm so glad to have your sage advice with me. Apologies. I'll live. Trying to work without taking cough medicine. I was only supposed to take it for 10 days consecutively. It was more than 10 days. Careful, that shit can get, like, kind of addicting. I'll make a call to the great beyond to find the best duck doctor. If you could make a call to the great beyond to reserve a spot for me. I think at this point, planning like doctor appointments is a bit superfluous. Let's plan a funeral. Let's do that. I appreciate it, Bonnie. I appreciate it. And Code, hello Code, how you doing? Your duck doctors are all quacks. They really all are. They really all are. Thank you, Craig. I was waiting for someone to make the joke. And I'm glad that you stepped up. I'm glad you took that bullet out of everyone's chamber. And Craig, thank you for the 15 streak. Damn. Crambo. Frambo, thank you for the 32 months. I do not like coleslaw. I'm sorry. I've never liked coleslaw. Just not a fan. At all. 32 is a power of 2. You're absolutely right. Good evening, Krembo. I hope you're doing well. Clearly the reason you're sick is not enough vitamin U in your system. Should be grinding Uma. But there's nothing to... I've been grinding too much CZN. That one's fun. I've now played through like the new Uma story and everything, and that was cute. But like, I don't see the appeal in grinding, honestly. What am I grinding? Like, the thing that's ultimately ruined it for me, Jimmy, because I did go back and like try, but the thing that's ultimately ruined it for me is that I have nothing to grind for. Like with CZN, for example, yesterday we did a big grind where we set up for the current event, which requires like, well, it doesn't require, but it wants you to have like a really stupid broken team. So we went and ground for that, and then ultimately at the team, and then Cass and Soy and I on Discord, we like jammed that fight out, and it was really cool. I was tempted to show you that on stream today, but I don't think I have the mental capacity for it today. Plus I want to play Anode. But with Uma, the thing that I'd be grinding for is champions meets, and I find those utterly unenjoyable. Just entirely unenjoyable. There's just like weird pressure there that I don't like. I don't know. I refuse to plan another funeral. Oh, Ducky Duck, the hip hop sensation. Oh no, no, rest in peace. Put it on my bill. Gotcha, great, gotcha. You'll always have an open tab with me, Craig. And that tab will forever be emptied when you're not looking. Because I could not possibly. Unfortunately, can no longer think of Uma without also thinking about Horses, the horror game banned from both Steam and EGS. I don't know anything about that, Krembo. Don't Google it. Please don't tell me more. Normally, I'm a naturally curious kind of person, but that sounds like something I don't want to know about, so please do not. Thank you. Thanks. To be a shark, we rarely get sick. Unfortunately, I was not fortunate enough to be a shark. It's true. I saw something about, but I blocked it from memory. So far, I am innocent. My soul is pure white. I'm untainted by that knowledge, and I think I want it to remain that way. Mind you, I grew up with when I was a young lad. Remember in the early days of the internet when like shock sites became really popular? Like I grew up on that shit. I don't know, the amount of random like beheadings that I've seen is many too many. Don't do that to yourself, by the way. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to other people either, by the way. Like you might think like, oh, like what do I care? Like I've killed so many people in video games. Like, oh no, this shit gets to you. This gets to you. So, don't do this to yourself. Obviously, there's always like the gross stuff. Yeah, Galundir, exactly. Like that's more like the gross stuff, right? Like, sure, fine, you can handle that. You go like, ugh, and then that's over. But like, there's some truly like eye bleach level of content out there that you don't want to. Yeah, Krembo, right? Yeah. Exactly. Have you ever ridden a horse? I have. I used to when I was little. It was fun from what I recall. My dad bought a horse for my sister when she was young. His name was Prince. I don't remember what his breed was. He was like very chestnut colory, and he hated everyone. Except for like he was really good with my sister. He didn't mind me for some reason. But everyone else he couldn't really stand. It was a very, like, I always thought of him as a very lovely horse. Majestic motherfucker. Huge majestic motherfucker. Cool animal as far as I'm concerned. I've never really had like a horse connection. I don't really care for horses. I think they're very big and very pretty, but like, I don't know. I like dogs. They're cool. Well, that was a cool animal. You've had a few, Bonnie? Ugh, no, like I said, we've had one. And that was enough. That was enough. He said, get him. No, Aldo, no. I can't defend myself. Ever since this evening, the Steam front page, new and trending, only shows me free-to-play games. Is this a special for Krembo thing? Hold up, let me have a look. I barely ever look at the Steam store unless something comes out, because like I kind of own everything already. New and trending shows me exactly one game. And that's Palia, a game that I already, well, I have access to it, but I don't own it on Steam, so... Is Steam just borked or something? I don't know. I don't see anything else. I should play Fantasy Maiden Wars. Conan's gonna kill me if I don't, right? One of these days I should play Fantasy Maiden Wars. Maybe we do that this week. I have no idea what we're streaming this week, by the way. Speaking of this week, you all wanna see the schedule for this week? I made it 10 minutes before stream, and then I figured if I post it, no one sees it. Here's the schedule for this week. Ta-da! Behold. This is what we're doing this week. Fuck all. Speaking of this week, it's Monday. Oh, it is so Monday. It is so Monday. You know what the worst part is, Bonnie? It isn't just that it's Monday. Both of the kids had essays due this week, today. And both of them hadn't finished them until... I'm not gonna say this morning. Let's say yesterday. And both of them went, Dad! Dad! And if there's one fucking magic spell that has a hold over my soul, it's the word, Dad! You know, when I finished law school, I thought I was done writing essays. Little did I know. Little did I know. Mine did not do her homework this weekend. Oh my god. See, I always want to be mad at this, Bonnie, right? Like, I always want to be mad at this, but I remember that I never did my homework either. Like, from 9th grade to me eventually graduating in 13th, I didn't do anything. Like, I wrote, like, an essay. Maybe. Once. That was it. That was it. I didn't do anything, and my teachers eventually just gave up. I took it to Universal Studios. As a reward, or, like, unconnected? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to mute as fast as I can when this starts up. Unconnected. Her birthday was the 4th. Ah, happy belated birthday. No, you can't be mad at that. I mean, at that point, you are the reason why they didn't finish their homework, right? That's why. Forget my duck ate my homework. Now we have my duck made my homework. It's true. It's true. If there's one thing I've learned is that you do not finish writing essays and taking tests ever. I've not taken a test in so long. I mean, people keep testing my fucking patience, but that's different. In this essay, I'll explain how doing things in a timely manner saves stress and improves the quality of the job. I'll also explain how much of a liar I am. You're not a liar, Eldu. The word you're looking for is hypocrite. Sorry. Happy early birthday. No! 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 No, don't do that! No! No! Don't do that! No! Oh, sorry. This really, I don't want to say this really triggers me, but like it, like every time does that, like something inside of me goes like, ah. So I need to explain this all the time because apparently this is only a German thing. Until like a couple of years ago, I legitimately thought this was like a global thing. You just didn't do that. I thought this was just manners. But no, it seems to just be a German thing. You don't wish people early anythings, early happy birthdays, early anniversaries, or anything like that. Because the superstition behind it is, if you do that, what if they don't make it? What if you wish them a happy early birthday and then they wave to you and get run over by a truck? That would be awkward. And also your fault, you monster. It's a weird German version of jinxing it. Which, like, I know is stupid, and I know when someone goes like, yo, happy early something, they just mean well, right? Like, they legitimately just mean well, they want to be nice, but this belief is so ingrained in me that, like, I have to actively remind myself that they're not trying to kill me right now. So my reflex to, like, anyone going like, happy early, insert occasion here is immediately to go like, why do you hate me so? It would be sad, but I mean, also comical. Yeah, that's true. Germany isn't okay. No, that's true. That's very German. Hey, Ringsong, how you doing? Germany has a lot of and then they died. That is correct. Menden. Greetings from the common cold, buddy. Menden, get well soon. I'm so sorry. You're also still in it, huh? Creating superstitions to streamline social interactions is a very German thing to do. Kaer, I've never thought about it like that. I have not thought about it like that. And you know what? You are 100% correct. It's not a superstition to prevent harm. It's an artificial superstition created to streamline social interaction. That's a fascinating way to look at it. I'm going to steal that. Can't wait to meet you in a couple of monsters. In a couple of hours. The German, you monster! How dare! Right, chat? Yeah, right, chat? Afid, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So, but Bonnie, thank you. The original sentiment is well appreciated, despite my, inclinations to see the worst in it. Misty, good morning, Misty. Boy couldn't stop sucking his thumb, so some guy cut them off with a giant pair of scissors. The end. Sleep well. Yep. A boy that couldn't sit still when, sitting at the dinner table. So he, kept fidgeting, and then he fell off the bench and broke his neck. And then his parents killed themselves from grief. The end. Moral of the story, sit still when you're at the dinner table. This is legitimately a German children's bedtime story. Well, it used to be. We don't really, we don't really. That is, I'm not even making that up. Look up Zappel Philipp if you want to. That's it. The other one that people know is Max and Moritz. It's a tale of two young boys that go around playing pranks on people. And they're pranking the entire village over and over. And then eventually they hide in a bag of grain to prank the miller. Until the miller doesn't notice them, they can't free themselves from the bag of grain and they get ground to mush in the fucking grain grinder. Moral of the story, don't go pranking people. The end. Germany's fun. Hichi. Good morning, Hichi. How you doing? Hello. Ready for a fantastic day? I'm glad other people are having fantastic days. I myself am fucking dying. Hope you're doing well, Hichi. Hello. Good morning. And Captain Lizardman. Hope you're doing awesome. Nope. But I hope you are. Welcome in. It's fairly similar to Boy Who Cried Wolf in overall theme. I mean, Boy Who Cried Wolf is the story of someone, yeah, like, don't go pranking people, right? Don't, like, if you lie too much, people won't believe when you tell the truth. It's a bit of a different thing, but the idea is the same, right? The idea is the same. If you keep misbehaving socially, bad things are going to come for you. Yeah. And that's why Germany doesn't have humor. No, that is because no one bothers filing the correct humor paperwork. It's in triplicate, Siren. Like, I can't be bothered. Germany's fun. Ichi. That sounded like a threat. What if it was? A duck. Hold up, effort. Let me get off this. Let me get off the schedule screen, because otherwise, like, you know how my main screen works, right? I'll get to it in a second. We'll add you in a second. But thank you, effort. A kid was streaming and he felt terrible. So, moral of the story: don't stream. Please die more silently as the rest of us do. I would love to, but like somehow I decided I'm streaming today. My head's been in a storm of confusion for 3 days over some things. If I manage to sit myself and draw some more today while listening to the stream, I'll call the day good enough. I hope you're doing well, Ring Song. I hope it's not too bad. I hope it's nothing like really big troubling you. I've been watching Vinland Saga. I've been learning inner peace. Enjoy, Ichi, enjoy. Funnily enough, says Alex, the flip side of wishing someone early something is wishing someone Hals- und Beinbruch, which translates to broken neck and leg, but implies you wish them good luck. It's like break a leg for artists, right? Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Gonna back to work in a couple of minutes. Galonia, stay safe, okay? You're lurking about. Hichi, have a great day. Thank you for the lurk. Have an amazing day. I still don't remember what I needed to talk to you about. I've been trying. I'll just come up with something new at this point, you know? I'll just make up a different excuse to talk to Hichi. Speaking of coming up with different excuses to do things, let's finish up schedule real quick so I can add Affit to the model. Today we're doing Anode Hard. Yay! Anode Hard. I love Anode Hard. Tomorrow, the most low-key birthday stream you've ever seen on Twitch. We're not gonna have an event for it. We're not gonna have any like donation goals or like anything. Nothing. Hannah and I are going to be playing Cloudheim. And that's it. That's it. We're just gonna have a nice stream. And I'd love to see you all and just like have a stream. Will there be cake? Yes. I've made cheesecake. It's currently resting in the fridge because it needs to like set. But I've made cheesecake. I've legitimately made cheesecake. I was bored all day. That's it. Like, I probably shouldn't have even named this birthday stream. I should have just said, hey, Cloudheim with Hannah, and that's it. But that's what we're doing tomorrow. Then Thursday, I don't know what we're streaming Thursday. Listen, remember when I said I made the schedule 10 minutes before stream? We're just doing things, okay? One big disclaimer, everyone. One big disclaimer. The Thursday stream might not happen. If I feel like this on Thursday still, then I'm legitimately just going to cancel Thursday. Friday, we're doing the votes again. I don't know what for. We'll see. And Saturday is either a stream. There might be board games on Saturday. There might be board games on Saturday. I don't know yet. We have a bit of a scheduling problem this month. But there might be. So no word on that yet. Hopefully I can tell you later. But that's roughly it. So Thursday, 50-50. Everything else, very inspired, very high energy, very creative. Hell yeah. What he's saying is if we wish you a happy early cake, then something will happen to it. Like, I get early cheesecake. Yeah, maybe a shark eats the cheesecake. That would be bad, right? then you can't have the cheesecake. I like the Italian version of that in Boccia al lupo. I don't know how to pronounce that. In the mouth of the wolf as a good luck wish, and crepi il lupo, may the wolf die as a response. Ooh, I like that. Wait, that's really cool. I wish I could pronounce the shit out of that, but ooh, I like that. That is actually really cool. You fuckers never let the, like, Romulus and Remus story go, huh? It has to be wolves all the way down. Didn't Rome teach you anything? I wish I hadn't given up on Italian. In 11th grade, they made us pick another subject, and all of them seemed really unappealing to me, so I picked Italian. But I dropped it after half a year. I just couldn't get into it somehow. My teacher was really good, but I don't know. Something about hunting and vanquishing any danger or something. Yeah, like, you're in danger because, like, the wolf's about to bite you, and then, like, yeah, may the wolf just, like, choke on you, right? Like, you're gonna make it through. Like, you're gonna be in a dangerous or precarious situation, but you're going to make it through. I like that a lot. I think it's cool. Don't get eaten by an Abra. No, don't worry about it, Ferris. They teleport. They only know teleport. Hey, Ferris, how you doing? Feed it a dream catcher. I'm gonna feed it into like a meat grinder in a second. The reply makes that great. It really does. MJM behave. Really wish I could say any of my language knowledge had been obtained in school that has not been through English, French, German. I mean, my English stuck with me, obviously. My Latin sort of stuck with me. Mostly because I need it for my day job. The other language that have stuck with me weren't gotten through the main school system, right? Like I did Japanese and Korean on the side in evening school because I wanted to. That stuck with me, but that was obviously like a completely different thing. Right, Latin classes too. A lot of people forgot about them. Right here, the choice was between French and Latin. You had to pick one, and I didn't want to learn French, so I picked Latin. I didn't even know that I wanted to do something with Latin later down the line. I just didn't want to learn French, so I picked Latin. Our Latin class, I've talked about my Latin classes a lot on stream because they were one of the most inspired classes I've had in all of my days in school. Nothing of Latin really, like, clung to me. Like, I can't form a fucking sentence in Latin. But the way that our teacher did lessons and the way that the entire class functioned was fantastic. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. And those are like some of the greatest memories that I made in my time in school. In a class that was taken as a throwaway, you know? Consistently as well. You don't remember your 362 verb conjugations, Kaer? No, I don't even remember one. Like, I know pre-programmed lawyer phrases. That's all I remember. English, German, Spanish, all poorly. Just English the least poor one, mainly because everyone around me speaks it. Siren, honey, I'm sorry, Siren, but like no one around you speaks English. Like, the people around you speak American. There's a difference. There is a difference. All right, everyone. So, I'm gonna close this. That's the schedule for this week. I feel like I need to apologize to you all for like the absolute zero energy. I feel like I owe you that apology. I am completely devoid of any amount of oomph at the moment, if that makes sense. Completely emptied of it. And, you know, you all deserve like more enthusiastic coverage of the things that we do. And trust me, I am happy to be here. I'm not dragging myself to be here. I can promise you that. But I have a hard time showing that at the moment. Let's add Affid to the pile. Come here, you. You giant duckling. Zoop. Now that's a bit too giant. Okay, that's a bit too small. There we go. Once again, he dangle. My English and Spanish are equal and my American Sign Language is a very beginner. Damn, ASL is so cool. Like, I should learn a version of sign language at one point. Kind of because I think it's really nifty. Because at America, an eagle screeches to our vocab. That's not the only monstrosities that your language has contributed to the English dictionary. I'm pretty sure you fuckers are responsible for YOLO making it into the actual dictionary, so I don't know. Lots of people in Appalachia speak a dialect that's very close to Old English. Oh, really? Oh, that's fascinating. I speak Basque and Spanish at a native level, English at I own a paper that says B2 level, and Italian at that guy is just speaking Spanish with a racist accent. Get it? Aldo, your English is fantastic. Your English is fantastic. However, I struggle with your accent. That's not on you, that's on me. Your English is excellent. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I've read enough of you writing English to know that. I hear one can start learning about that by studying seagulls. Eagle screeches, is that so? And yeet, you're welcome. My welcome what? Kensei, you are the best duckling. Hello, Kensei, good afternoon. Accents can be hard sometimes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, you can hear mine, like, disgusting. Is bad. Is very bad. Have I ever... Yeah, no, I did. Hold up. Wait, I'm prepared for today's stream? Is that true? Wait, can that be true? That can't possibly be true. My streamer preparing for a stream and actually having the game capture set up already? What? Wait, what? No. Look at that. Look, I did a thing. Okay, here's the truth. Here's the truth. I never changed it from last Anode stream. I had to set up a different capture source for CZN last stream, so this capture source still had Anode attached to it. I didn't prepare shit. It was still prepared. It's like when you come to board game night and someone goes like, oh, you've already like laid out the board game for us, so we don't have to like do setup first. And you go like, no, I just never put it away from last time. Noise. You've barely got an accent, Kaer. Have you ever spoken to someone from Boston? If I had a Boston accent, I think I'd be very worried about that, Kaer. I'd be very worried about that. Every now and again, if I don't try hard enough, like my German comes through though. Especially like through though is one of those, right? Like any like TH to S switches is really difficult for me. Because sometimes then you can hear me talk like this. If I don't pay very much attention. Then I do sound very German. And it's awful. I hate it. But it does happen. It does happen. Your accent is very mild compared to a lot of people who grew up speaking English in the US. Here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing, right? My accent has drastically shifted over the last 8-ish years. I used to have, and I kid you not, a very noticeable northern England accent. A very noticeable Northern English accent. Not because I'm anywhere from around there. Like, born and raised German, right? But for many years, all of the people that I actively spoke to and spoke with were from the northern part of England. Like, my entire friend group is around from that, or used to be from that area. Like, I still love a lot of the guys, but like, the group that I actively talk to has expanded over the time. So I actively took on that accent, and it was through streaming and through like interacting with other streamers and like a more Americanized audience that has kind of washed out. And I do have to say, I mourn that. To be posh? No, no. The northern part of England isn't the posh part, Eldu. That's the white trash part. We're talking like Manchester. That's not the posh part. Like, I do more in that. I did like that accent quite a lot. I didn't actively try to have it, and I wasn't aware of it until someone told me and, like, played back a recording. I was like, oh yeah, no, it's right there. But I couldn't replicate it if I tried now. It was a chav once. You want to buy a bush ticket, mate? Yeah, it's true. It's true. We need to facilitate contacts with Scottish streamers, dude. Scottish and Irish accents, both of them. I know they're different, but like, God, I fucking love them, dude. I really like those accents. It's true. Sorry, 1 second. Tried to do a deep breath, instead hacked out my lungs. One day I should speak Basque in voice chat just for confusion. Yeah, absolutely do. Absolutely do. But for today, everyone. For today, let me press this here button. And then, whoop. Here's what I want to do with you all today. We're gonna continue here. If I look at the accents of the streamers I follow, there are two that stand out, German and Scottish. Scottish is so nice. Like, I don't know why people dislike it so much. Yes, it's a harder accent, but like, I find the snappiness of it, I find it very, very appealing. Very, very appealing. I don't know. So, what I want to do today with you all is read 2 entire card packs worth of cards. I've gone ahead and I've finished up the birds and I've finished up the machine stuff. However, I haven't read any of these yet. I've only read the ones that we've seen in combat, and those I've already forgotten. So, here's the plan. Everyone put your card game hat on. Like, switch on the text brain. We're gonna go through this, and I want to see whether we can find something that seems interesting to play. Like a mechanic that seems interesting, or like a specific card that we want to build something around. I want to see whether we can find something that is worth making a deck around. And I need you all's input for that, because you know how one-track I am, right? Like, play burn card, win. Spanish and French, English accent is nice. I don't really like those. And hey, sorry. French accent specifically, I find really not annoying. Annoying is the wrong word. Annoying is like something people do. They don't do it for me. Like, that's it. That's really all there is to it. Hatching says, when I was in the army, we had to guard an American base. I was once sent to bring papers to the HQ and took it to the secretary. Suddenly the commander came in, greeted me with a short sentence. He crushed all my confidence in English with his deep voice and mixed the heaviest Texan accent I ever had. Oh no. I just wanted to answer, huh? Huh? Actually, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Getting hit by like deep Texan drawl is like, that's dangerous. There are some accents that are like nails on a chalkboard to me. Ham, hello ham. Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Ew, French accent? Yeah, Misty wouldn't know anything about that. Self-control is commendable. No. Just go Just slightly distracted. Absolutely, Siren. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And then there's Switcherdeutsch. Okay, this is an unpopular opinion. I really like Swiss. Like, how do I put this? Like, the Swiss dialect is kind of cool. But you know what kills me harder than that? The fucking Austrian dialect. I know that's a really unpopular opinion, but holy shit. Alright, so let's go read some cards. We've got the entire wind pack, right? The entire wind pack here. Let's see what we have, because I don't know yet. 1 wind energy, 3 wind energy. These are the basics. We've seen these a million times in every element, right? Wind turbine. Gain 1 wind energy for each of your wind Tama. Also gain 1 electric energy for each of... Oh. Oh. So in essence, you gain 2 energy for each of your Tama. That is a lot. I don't know what we do with electric energy. We don't have any electric cards yet. That's a pack we haven't seen. But that's a lot of energy, right? Downside is it needs to be exactly wind Tama. It doesn't benefit from electricity at all. So we could play like wind with electric support cards once we start seeing those. Cool. Backwind. Move 1 Tama to the front, then gain 1. So they attack first, but they're also the first to die. You can move like a blocker up, I suppose. Turbofan. Move 1 to the back, then gain 1. There have been plenty of times when I wanted an effect like that. But I don't think I ever want that effect enough to like play a card for it. For now, Ella can be spent on things that cost any energy. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Air control. Cost 1. Return 1 of your wind Tama from field to hand. Then force summon a random wind Tama from your hand. That would include the one we just added, huh? So at best, this is a 50-50. But if this cheats out your level 3, that's really funny, right? Can this include the one you just returned to hand? Will they likely work on the enemy Tama? I think so. It doesn't say, like, one of your Tama. Air control feels really funny depending on what the level 3s in this do. This is also just nice to recycle, like, on-play effects, right? On summon. The downside is that it cannot attack this round, but this card seems really funny. I like it. Weather forecast. Gain 1 wind energy. Also gain 1 water energy. What? Draw 1 card. Discard if it's not a wind card. Oh yeah, that's the feather forecast. So we see that wind has a lot of like hybrid energy gain. It doesn't though, Kensei. That's the problem. Tamas kind of like stay in the stat state that they are in. Weird. Sky Burial. If there are 3 or more wind Tama on the field, delete 1 enemy Tama, draw 1. For free? Really bricky if you can't swarm, obviously. Really bricky if you can't swarm. But otherwise, just a straight up delete. Could that discard trigger the on-death effect of a Tama? This discard? I reckon it's an on-delete, yeah, Misty. But since you're drawing it from deck, you'd be blinding. I mean, you can make the argument you play wind water, and then all the water Tama have like funny on-delete effects if you draw them through weather forecasts somehow. Also counts enemies, wouldn't it? Yes. Absolutely, sorry, absolutely. They don't have to be on your side of the field. But with how heavily themed regions are, you could tech this into like the wind boards, I suppose, but Front Cyclone. Move the front Tama to the back. Then the adjacent Tama takes damage equal to the move Tama's HP. Gain 1 wind, gain 1 water. Oh, this just costs 1 energy, which means you can use the Alec you gained from this to convert it into wind and water. can you force everything to be wind? That's a good question. I have no idea. So every time you would, like, when you play Wind Turbine, you'd also be playing Front Cyclone at the moment, just to convert the energy out. That is so much energy, though. Nest. Cost 3. Summon one bird Tama from your deck as a level 1 egg. And the eggs are, at end of round, this evolves into the Tama, right? Like, it's just a 0-1 or something that doesn't do shit, and if it lives, it becomes the Tama. For 3. 3 is brutal. But we've already determined that you're getting 1,000,000 energy, so... Huh. Zephyr Mountain. Costs 1 earth and 1 wind. How the fuck do we get earth? All non-wind Tama gain dazed on summon. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Is that broken? Wait, hold up. Is that broken? That's broken, right? Not only does that mean they have basically summoning sickness, it means you get to punch them for free. That sounds really dumb. I don't know how we get the earth yet, but maybe we find something that gets earth. Maybe we can find something that gets earth. Updrift. Q-Tama gains fly. Gain 1 wind. I'm immediately not interested in that card. Volhir. Dark Wind. Cost 4 wind. 6/4 no bonus. Doesn't grow. On trigger, select 1 enemy Tama. Perform an attack on it. Gain HP equal to the battle damage you inflict. So every time the game says perform an attack on a Tama, it punches you back, right? So if I attack a 1/1, it will punch me back for 1. Right? Gain HP equal to the battle damage you inflict can cascade like crazily though. That could go very hard. Huh. Griffle. Like, so far, by the way, this fascinates me. This utterly fascinates me. Griffle. Cost 3, 4/4, 1/1. Block. Goes to front. Fly. If there is an egg Tama on the field, summon this card from your hand. Ah. Ah. But it's free, right? But it's free, right? Isn't that also really good? That feels really good. Chat, that feels really good to me. I don't know. I like it. You put out eggs, so basically this card doesn't just say, hey, 3 energy, make a 1 bird. It also says, hey, look, get a Griffle, if you have it in hand already. The problem is you need to have this in hand. So you'd be playing this at 4 copies, but it can summon any amount of these fucks. So as long as you find an egg, you have this. Cool. Hockey. Cost 2 wind, 4/4 +2/2. Oh, big. Block goes to front fly. Uninterested. As long as you have space on the board, yeah, that's true. This does not interest me in the slightest. Wait, this is the Slimy's evolution, right? What the fuck? 3/3/1/1, cost 2 water. Cost 2 water. On summon, select 1 Tama, it gains -4, also it gains slow. On trigger, Q Tama gains dampened, and effects unengaged, blah blah, gain 1 water. Huh. But you can't evolve it on any of the wind Tama, and it doesn't... Interesting. Interesting. Volo. Vololo. 0111. On round start, evolve into a random bird level 2 from your deck. What? Oh, this is just an egg, but with a name. But it's not counted as an egg. Wait, that's dumb as fuck. Evolve into a random level 2 Tama from your deck. On summon, gain 1 wind. On summon, gain 1 wind. Wait, this is our energy starter. But with the upside of if it lives, we go off. Ooh. Ooh, wait, I like this a lot. Dark winds count for wind, right? Right? Okay, I want to play 4 of this. I already want to play 4 of this. Phyllope. We've seen this. Our Sharkar summons this thing, and I don't like it. Wind Sprite. No bonus, fly, gain 1 wind on energy, on delete. It's the standard sprite, but with fly. Woody. Ah, this thing. Playing this card does not spend a turn action. Attacks 3 times. Cannot damage foe's life. So this is what you play in order to just clear their shit. This is a 3-1, and if you play it before Firewall, it's a 6-1. In essence, right? It goes 2-2-2. That feels crazy to me. Especially because it doesn't cost anything. This entire deck feels like board control. You're just trying to have board, right? This makes it so the enemy doesn't attack you back. This thing makes it so the enemy doesn't have a board. And then you just exhaust their Tama until you can get in. But if they have anything, you have a problem. And then we have a Puka. 2-1 plus 1-1. On trigger, select 1 Tama, inflict damage to it equal to this Tama's BP. Oh. Just repeatable shoot for 2? Oh. Oaks. Oaks, Hatchney. Oaks. Chihir. Cost discard 1. Are you the standard fetcher? Yes, you're the standard fetcher. It can go into Girudra, and it's the wind app fetcher. These feel mandatory, right? Like every single element, it feels mandatory to play 4 of like your app fetchers. Kilfo. Kilfo. Cost a wind. 2-1-1-1. Playing this card does not spend a turn action. My god. Attacks first in battle, fly. So tries to kill whatever the enemy back row is immediately. On summon, inflict dazed on 1 to... What the fuck? These are all fantastic. Oh, you're welcome, Hatchney. Absolutely. FIFO. Cost 1 wind. 1-1-1-1. Goes into Zephyrus. Add a feather card to your hand. On delete, draw 1. Add 1 bird card from your deck to your hand. That's how you get the feathers. Okay. So this just makes feathers. They cost nothing. It's a Rhoda with a body. Wait, it's just stick, but on a bird. This is just stick, but on a bird. That's incredible. Why are all of these cards so good? Why are all of these cards so good? Wait a second. Myro. Milo! Costs 1 energy, any 1 energy. You have stick bug, but here comes stick bird. Get stick birded. 1-2-1-1. Tama can directly evolve into Murstorm. On summon, recycle 1 bird from your trash to your hand. Ooh. Why are all these birds so fun? I got stick! Zephyr. Cost 5. Well, fuck me, okay. 3-4-2-1. Attacks 2 times. Goes to front when summoned. I don't like when they go to front when summoned when they're small. That was the point, Ringsong. That was the point. The card's name was Murstorm, so... Yeah. On trigger, Discard one card. Shuffle a random enemy Tama into the deck. Ignore Anchored. Oh no, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, okay. Okay, I understand. I see now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see why this costs 5. Okay. Oh, okay. So we don't want to pay for this, right? We want a bird. We want a bird into it. Goes to front when summoned. That's such a shame. That's such a shame. Stormlin. 3 wind. 5/4/1/1. Attacks first in battle. Fly. Delete 1 Tama with 2 or less BP. What? Gain 1 wind, gain 1 water. What the fuck? Okay. Kill the younglings, gain 2. Uh-huh. Dynahan. 3 wind, 4/5 no growth. Ethereal. When any of your dinosaur Tama are deleted, summon this card from your hand. What? On summon, gain dazed. Okay, so this doesn't go into birds. It's a dinosaur ghost. That's cool, but not for me. Firepa. Cost 2 wind. 3/2/1/1. On round start, gain 1 life. What? Wait, life is like your actual life, right? The thingy that you start 3 with? Huh. Oh. Very interesting, but while you why would that matter? Keeps you immune to Meteor, I suppose? Or rather resistant to Meteor? Peculiar. Sylphie. This is interesting. Cost 2 wind. If there's a fairy Tama on the field, this card costs 2 less. Okay, it's like the other fairy. 0/2/1/1. On trigger, cost 1 wind. Adjacent Tama gain protect. What? The fuck? So you're telling me a board of idiot, Sylphie, idiot is immune? Good luck engineering that game state, obviously, but huh? I don't want to play around that though. That sounds really annoying to build, and sounds like it works once every 200 decks maybe. But really weird. Wind Flute. Discard 1. Add 1 Wind Tama card from your deck to your hand. Okay. We're up! Fuck you, video game. Screw you. You can't do that. Bird up. Cost 2 energy. Evolve 1 bird level 1 into a random bird level 2 from your deck. Okay, it's legitimately just it's the evolution thing that every deck has except fire. And we probably want to play it. It does indeed bird up. The bird does go up, it's true. Hurricane. Costs 1 discard. Shuffle 1 random enemy Tama into the deck, ignore Anchor. That's so dumb. It does up the bird, yeah. Okay, ignoring Anchored is rude. Like, Anchored was designed to not prevent this, right? And then we're printing cards that do the thing and ignore Anchored. That's dumb. I don't like that. Like, game design-wise, I don't like that. Exactly, Crembo. Very much exactly that. I have a shield that makes me immune, but I have a shield-piercing laser. Like Wing Boots. Cost 1. Attacks first in battle. On uninstall, draw 1 card. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's nice to put this on the 1/1 that attacks 3 times and like keep it protected behind something, I suppose. But like 2-card combos, ugh. Molting. Recycle 3 random bird cards from your trash into your deck. Draw 3. For free? In front of my cardboard? Oh. Okay. Turbulence. Shuffle your foe's hand into the deck. What? Shuffle your foe's hand into the deck, then your foe draws 3. So best case scenario, turn 1, you go like +1 off of the... Actually, okay, no, never mind. This doesn't sound... This sounds crazy, but it isn't, right? Like, you do this like first action, your opponent loses 2 cards, you lose 1, you go +1, cool. Late game, this is a dead draw. Late game, this is just dead. Like, your opponent has 1 card in hand, you top deck a Turbulence, you're gonna feel like, shit. Can be evil, yeah, but it's never going to be, right? Alright, let's get into the big boys that are big. We have Zephyrus. Costs 6. Yeah, of course. 3/7 grows by 3/1. Adorable. Attacks 3 times. Excuse me. Attacks first. Goes to front when... Attacks 2 times. Goes first in battle. Goes to front. Fly. So it attacks the back, and then that dies, and then attacks the new back that dies, and then attacks the new back that dies. And all of them have a chance to splash into life. This thing's evil. On trigger, discard 1, shuffle 1 random card from your foe's hand into the deck. That's evil. Repeatable hand destruction. Ooh, yes, it's neutral. You also lose a card. But your discard could be an on delete. Theirs goes into deck. Evil. Garudra. 5 wind energy. 10/10. Doesn't grow. Attacks twice. Fly. Fly. Shuffle all other Tama back into the deck. What? What? Hold up, what? On summon, shuffle all other Tama back into the deck. Passive, negate all anchored statuses. Huh? What do you mean? The fuck? Huh? Away! Correct. That's stupid. That's stupid, albeit I think impractical, but who knows. Surfier. Oh, that's the other lizard. Yeah, there it is. It costs 4 wind energy. If Salafir is on your field, this card costs 3 less, so it only costs 1. However, do note that Salafir costs 2. 2 fire. 5/5 no bonus. Attacks as many times as there are enemy Really? Okay. Okay, so this is just a win con, right? The gif of the guy just slapping the shit out of a cavalcade of kids. Slap. Slap. Exactly. Exactly. The weird part is how Fly works, right? Because Fly attacks the back Tama. Let's say the back Tama has 1 health. Like, correct me on this. Code, specifically you, correct me on this, please. Let's say the enemy has 4 Tama on the board. Serpy here attacks 4 times. The first attack goes into the back Tama. Let's say it has 1 health. It takes 1, it dies. The remaining 4 damage now splashes into life pool. So you take 1 life. You kill a guy and you take 1 life. The next attack now splashes into the third Tama, the new back Tama. Let's say that has 3 life. Who gives a shit? You kill it, that now splashes into life. You take another life. You now go into what their second Tama used to be, which is now the back Tama. Let's say it has 1, whatever. It do spill over, hit life each time. Yeah, okay, so if they have 4 Tama and they are all below 5, this is lethal. This is just a win con. And if not, you eat away at their board. You just go donk, donk, donk. Cool. I haven't seen anything that makes wind and fire, so inconvenient as fuck to play. But funny. Cool on Gale. Cost 2 wind. Both players shuffle their hand into the deck, then both players draw cards equal to the number of Tama on the field. Ah, evil Professor Oak. Wait, no, what? Both players draw cards equal to the number of Tama on the field. That could be 0. That could be evil. But your opponent needs to be on a combo strat and you need to be on, like, I don't know, specifically a Garudra or something. Atmosphere. Another terrain. We have 2 terrains. Cost 2 wind. Max of HP of all Tama on the field becomes... What? What? Max HP of all Tama on the field becomes 2. What? Excuse me. Excuse me? Huh? Why? That's evil. That's... What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Phailu. Oh, the first Tama Prime that isn't just like an option card. 4 wind energy. 9/9 draws by 2/2. Cannot be cancelled. Cannot be targeted by enemy cards. Oh. Fly. Passive. It's Platinum Angel? Your life cannot be damaged while this card is on the field. It's Platinum Angel. But untargetable Platinum Angel. So it's Platinum Angel post Lightning Greaves. What the fuck? This card is the worst kind of trap for me. It's the sort that I look at and want to shove in my deck immediately without thinking if my deck does anything with it. That's exactly the problem that I have with Atmosphere, yeah. You can use this to like guarantee that Usurper here is just lethal because now you splash over everything. And the reason this makes sense is because all of your stuff multi-attacks or attacks first. But... I also just realized how attacks first in battle works. Attacks first in battle doesn't mean you attack first in the chain, it means first strike. You attack first and the next couple of attacks only resolve after that attack, so you can kill something. Never mind, all of this attacks first in battle shit is actually a lot better than I thought. Like, a lot better. That means the Zephyrus just kills shit, therefore it going to the front isn't all that bad. And the Tama you make into Zephyrus is already kind of good to play anyway. Because it adds a feather, draws a card. Wait a fucking second. Add 1 bird card from your deck to your hand. This is a bird card. It searches its own Evo. It searches its own... We're playing Zephyrus. We're playing Zephyrus. How long do you think until you can just ask AI to build you the best MTG deck and it just spits out a tournament winner? Yesterday? Hey, brother, how you doing? I mean, the answer is just yesterday, Ham, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's already a thing. However, the problem is that deck construction is... I don't want to give you a percentage, but if I had to, I'd say like 20% of actually winning a tournament. net decking does not win tournaments. Like, we already have the concept of net decking, right? And while it's not 100% foolproof, we've seen this many, many times. Like, for example, in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have a lot of historical formats in Yu-Gi-Oh!, right? And in those formats, the card pool is known, and the card pool is very limited. And what is the best deck in those historical formats is usually determined years and years and years after that format has passed. Not like within the format. You can see that with time and more effort and people have found better things to play than what was historically played during that time, and what counted as the best deck during that time. So it's not foolproof that way, but even if you just ignore the best of all possibility and you just take the best that's currently known, if I go into a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament with just a random ass deck I've picked up without knowing what to do with it, who cares, right? The same goes if I pick up that deck and then have a printed out sheet next to me. Let's assume that's allowed. It's not. And I have a printed out sheet next to me with all the combo lines. I'm still going to lose. So you can make the argument, hey, how long until AI just tells you what your combo lines are and how to play correctly? That's gonna take a while longer. How are you? Dying. I'm like deeply sick, brethren. Deeply, deeply sick. Yeah, ring swing, that's absolutely correct. The best we could probably do at the moment is like analyzing win rates of specific cards and specific card combos. Okay, I got the bird flu. It's worse. I've got the man flu. It's Platinum Empyrean. Sorry, Eldu. Thank you for correcting me. You're of course correct. Platinum Angel reads, you cannot lose the game and your opponent cannot win the game. Apologies, Eldu. Flu Man, yeah, awful. I find this really interesting. I immediately kind of want to play Zephyr Mountain, but we need to find a way to gain Earth Energy. And it can't just be play the Earth Disc. I don't want to play Earth Disc. But I do desperately want to play like FIFO Zephyr's control bullshit. However, before we do that, I would like to read the other pack with you. I know that just took a lot of time. Thank you all for your patience. I hope you're getting something out of me reading cards at you. The pinnacle of entertainment, obviously. Underrated Mega Man boss names. Flu Man. So, we have machines. We've already seen a bunch of machines. We know that they're very trigger heavy. Like, machine really wants to just use its triggers. Factory reset. Reset all stats, statuses, and triggers of one Tama. Then gain 2 machine energy. Damn. It's just a gain 2, huh? That's kind of cool. It's kind of very cool. I like it. Execution. Delete 1 enemy Tama. The discard one obviously wants you to discard something with on delete for yourself, so you get like the benefit. You can discard a Mine Turtle. You can discard Frog Ninja. Yep, Missy. Frocket? It's called Frocket, right? This is cool. And it costs fuck all, so you can just play this in anything. Yeah, you can just play this in anything. Wait, this is really cool. It's just Nurgle. Yeah. Downgrade. Delete a level 2 or higher Tama, then its owner summons a random level 1 from their deck. I like that too. We're seeing options. Uninstaller. Uninstall all upgrades from 1 Tama. Gain 1 machine energy. Draw 1 card. Gain 1 extra action this turn. Very fun, very free. HP chip. Plus 0/2. Metal armor. On battle start, 3 armor. Gains block. Attacks last. Cool. 1 machine energy. Upgrade. Doubles the stat bonus. Attacks first in battle. That I'm excited about, but unfortunately it costs a machine energy. If this was any energy, I'd play this. His ego, much like my body, will never recover. You will never be recovered, that's true. Auto revive. Cost 1 energy on uninstall, revive this card. Nightbreaker. Attack breaks, foes protect. On uninstall, draw one. These are also like specific. These are all like 2002 Yu-Gi-Oh! Equip cards, right? Hyper specific, waste a card slot bullshit that once in a lifetime will win you a game, and that's all people remember, and therefore they play them. In case my opponent has a protect on board. Crush Cog. This card I don't understand. Like, I know why it exists. Discard a card and then delete a card from your deck. Like, you want to live the dream of triggering 2 on delete effects with this, right? But, man, blah. Power Spike. Discard 1 card. Q-Timer gains plus 5 BP, also gain 1 Elec. Okay. Mechasaur. That's the thing we lost to. 5/4, 6/5 plus 2/1 goes to front. If there is a Chloe Tama on the field, summon this card from your hand, set its BP to 1, and then you want to reset it. But on trigger, select 1 enemy Tama, perform an attack on it, inflict Dazed. That's really cool. Crush Cog is incredibly versatile. It is, yeah. Especially because it doesn't require any energy. Gunnerak. 5/5. +1/+1. Unround start. Recycle all Beelets in your trash back to the deck. Beelet is that B card that's a 1/1, and when you play it, it attacks something, right? Beelet. On trigger, inflict 2 damage to the front Tama for each Beelet in your hand, field, and deck. Then delete all Beelet from your hand, field, and deck. Oh. Oh. 1/1, ignore armor and block on summon, perform an attack with the summon foe's Tama on field. I mean, you're never using the Beelet, you're just using it as a... Oh. That is fun. So every turn you shoot for 8, it just sucks if you draw a Beelet, right? You never want to draw them. That's really fucking fun though. Damn, I like Gunnerak. Big fan. We have Crabacitor, costs 3. If Crabble is on your field, this costs 2 less, but Crabble is a water. Can evolve from Crabble. On trigger, inflict stun on 1. Okay. Howork, we've seen Howork. Attacks last in battle, block, 3 armor to this on summon. On trigger, discard 1, delete 1. There's a card in native that can give you more than 4 Beelets. Beelet Hive, right, code? I don't know whether I want to play more bricks, though. I remember those things from the first game, I do too. Machicken! 3 machine, 1/5, 1/1, inflict 5, breaks, protect. When any Tama is deleted, reset the Tama's trigger. I just realized that this has that passive. When any Tama is deleted, reset the Tama's trigger. I didn't know that. That's incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. But also really cool. Hornet Strike, it summons a Beelet for each enemy Tama. We had this in... Oh my god, yeah, I remember now, you're right. There, Hornet Strike. Cost 1 energy, summon a Beelet for each enemy Tama on the field. Yep. And then obviously they would all go to your discard and then they would all get recycled. Damn. Damn, that's really fun. Magnus. Hello, Magnus. Let me fetch the Magnus. Shoop. Shoop. That's a big Magnus. Hold up. Let's make that a slightly smaller Magnus. No, no, no! Trash can ate him. Sorry. No. There we go. Hey, Magnus. How am I doing? I'm dying. I've got the flu. Gunnerek go brr. Yeah, Gunnerek go really brr, huh? I like Gunnerek a lot. We need to find an interesting Tama to evolve this over, because it is a level 2. Next up, Morsel. 2 machine, 3/4, 2/1. Add 1 power part to your hand. I don't know what that is. It gains 3/3. Oh, yeah, okay. On trigger, patch Q-Tama against 2 BP. That's a lot of punch. Gaira. Oh, we've seen this thing. 1 machine energy. 1/1, 1/1. On delete, return this card to hand. On summon, gain 1 machine energy. On trigger, reset all stats, statuses, and triggers of 1 Tama. I think this thing is really cool. Because you can technically play it out. Your opponent kills it. You get it to hand. That gets rid of its backup. You play it again, it doesn't have backup anymore, but then you can trigger its own backup again. And it just recurs 1 machine energy. Chloe, that's the summon for Mechasaur. 2/2, dazed. On trigger, add 1 Tama. Hold up, you know what? I need to change something real quick. Oh, I can't do that, huh? Okay. I wish there was a way to do this. I need to troubleshoot something after stream. Add 1 Tama level 2 card from your deck to your hand. So you trigger this to add the Mechasaur, and then on battle start you get to summon this. Next turn you get to factory reset it. That seems really annoying. Obviously you can just evolve it over it, but whatever. Howl! On summon 1 armor. Cool. On delete, draw 1. Cool. Magic. That is the reset, alright? Add 1 machine app card from your deck to your hand on summon. Discard 1 card, and on trigger, gains additional 0/2. So this is our app fetcher. Once again, all the app fetchers are discard 1, fetch 1. And then the discard 1, we haven't seen like anything really cool yet, have we? I mean, we could draw 1. Nanake. 1 energy, 3/1, 1/1. Ignore armor, because it has pierce. Cool. On summon, perform an attack with this Tama if foe has Tama on the field. A 3/1 that immediately gets to punch. So this is just a fireball, but it costs a machine energy instead of giving you a fire energy. Because then it dies, right? Like, unless the enemy's Tama has 0 attack, this just immediately dies? This feels worse than just playing the fucking fireball. Moi! 2/2 grows by 2/2, that's a lot. On trigger, select 1 enemy Tama, perform an attack on it. Shred. Tama deleted by this effect cannot be recycled or revived. That's incredibly powerful. That's incredibly powerful. It also grows out of control really quickly. If you buff this at all, it just starts killing. Automato. 1 energy, 3/2, no bonus, block. On round start, summon 1 Automato. On summon, gain 1 machine energy. Oh god, now there's 2 of them. Gear Draw. 4 machine energy, 6/6. Fly. On trigger, if you have less cards in your hand than your foe, draw cards until you have the same number. That's kind of cool. First on trigger effect you use each turn does not spend a turn action. This is really powerful, right? This makes it so you have god damn it. Oh. God damn it. This means you win action economy. Especially because Gear wants to activate triggers so heavily. Cognitor. 3 machine energy. 4/4 +1/1. Discard 1 card, delete 1 card from your deck. Okay. All machine Tama gain backup on summon. Ooh. So this is Crush Cog, but with legs. Probably, like, this would be nifty if it was on a level 1, but on a level 2, that investment seems a bit shit. Scrap here. Costs 2 machine energy. 4/3/1/1. On trigger, recycle 1 card from your foe's trash to your hand. We saw this in battle, right? I still think that's incredibly weird. It's not... like... there's so much good stuff you could fetch, because you can fetch enemy abilities that have been used with this, right? which is wonky. You just have to be careful to fetch something that is within your energy budget. Lumi! 1-2. Unsummon, add 1 light bulb card to your hand. On delete, add 1 broken light card to your hand. Okay, fine. Light bulb. Cost 1 energy, summon a Lumi. Broken light bulb. Inflict hidden on one of your Tama. Cannot be targeted or damaged. Okay. Okay. Backup on summon is incredible. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I was talking about the thingy on legs. The crush cog on legs. The backup is insane. Absolutely. Like, it's worth evolving for this. This effect is nice and pretty versatile, all things considered, but I'd want this on the level 1. Buggasm. I'm going to call it that. I know it's not supposed to be that, but it is Buggasm. Null. Cost 2. If there's a machine time on the field, this card costs 2 energy less. Cool. 0-2, no bonus. On trigger, shuffle 4 copies of Buggasm into your foe's deck. I think my brain just short-circuited. What is this trying to do? That's nasty? It's really not. Parasite deck? It's really not. Scenario. You have a machine time on hand, you play this for free. Right? You put this out. Your opponent, then you trigger it, your opponent now has 4 Buggasms. Your opponent draws, they draw a Buggasm. There is still a machine timer on field. They can play that for free. They then have the same ability. So they put 4 of them in your deck. This is balls all over again. This is balls all over again. I don't want these on my field, and if I put them on my opponent's field, they'll just go to my field. If I give this to my opponent, it'll just... Like, the top case scenario for this thing is that your opponent is playing anything that doesn't make machine energy. You play something that isn't machine timer, that has random machine energy. You play this thing, give your opponent 4 of them, and they can never summon them. Therefore, they'll just stick in their hand the entire time, and they just clog open their hand until they have 8 of them in their hand, and they can never play a card ever again. By that time, the universe will have ended. When they played, you could spawn shit. Yes, I guess. What about the next 3? You can sponge whatever they play. Like, huh? No, this seems awful. This seems god awful. Maybe if you can then reset its trigger, but like all of the trigger resets are machine only, right? And this isn't a machine, this is a null. I hate this. Square. 2 BP, 1 HP, 1/1. Can directly evolve into Block Knight. On summon, add an upgrade card from your deck to your hand. Got it. Is there a keyboard input to like flip this page? Because I hate having to navigate not hovering over a card. Consider if both players can only bug, but you gain shots on trigger. Yeah, how many turns do you want to take for that to happen, Code? Machine Mechanica costs 5. Oh, that's Block Knight. I want to know what upgrade is. Oh, upgrade is just any card with the upgrade tag. So like this. Not this. This. Okay, never mind. Got it. Upgrade. Oh. Or it's this. Wait, is it this or is... Oh my god, I don't know. That's why you shouldn't name cards after card mechanics, and that's why card mechanics shouldn't have the name of cards. Like, oh, confusing. Discard 1 card, 1 machine energy. Evolve 1 machine, level 1 Tama into... Okay. This is the app fetcher, but different. Because it only fetches this specifically, but it does it without an install. It's the tag, not the name. And how would one be able to discern that without actually having played these cards before, Code? How would one discern that without having, you know... This is bad design. This is bad video game design. Awful. I mean, this card is cool, and so is this thing, but, well, no, it can't fetch that, never mind, so it's worse. Cold Boot. If there are no Tama on the field, force revive one of your machine Tama. Oh. Wait, if there are no Tama on the field at all. So no enemy Tamas either. I hate it. Tools! Discard one card. Add one machine Tama card from your deck to your hand. Okay. We've seen this a million times. Backguard. Summon one Backguard to the field. Machine Tama. 0/4. No bonus. Block. Stops damage from spilling over. On battle start, move this Tama to the back. On summon, gain immunity. Cannot be deleted or targeted by effects during this phase. So it's an anti-fly idea? It's supposed to be anti-fly. Okay. I can see the value of it, but I don't want to play it as a card. Technopolis. Costs 2 energy. Terrain. Whenever you use on trigger effects, draw one card. Yeah. This is the glue, right? Everything in brackets is a tag? That's what I would think, Alex, yeah. But apparently it isn't. Whenever you use an on-trigger effect, draw one card. Not once per turn at all. This is insane. Especially because you can crush Cog. Especially because your first trigger doesn't cost anything. Or doesn't cost timer. This is really cool. Replicate, we've seen this. Select one machine Tama, summon a copy of it to the field. That's fine. Not just fine, that's actually really, really good. Because it doesn't care about the level. Block Knight. 10-10-1-1. Blocks? Really? Goes to front when summoned. Damage this Tama takes is halved. Breaks protect. Really cool. On summon, gain immunity. Cannot be deleted or targeted by effects during this phase. Phase, very specifically. So they can't out it before you get into Firewall. I mean, it's big. That's cool. Kobolith! So Kobolith. I've had this card for a while. We actually got a copy of this card long before we got access to this pack. I have a problem with this card. Let's go read. Costs 4 machine energy, 9/7/3/3. This Tama can evolve from Kobolth, not from Kobu. Specifically from Kobolth, which is the second step. Stops and has block. On summon, 3 armor to this Tama. On trigger, inflict 6 damage to one enemy Tama. Tunneling. So it's like the Earth evolution, but it's not the front enemy Tama, it's an enemy Tama. Also has tunneling. And then it has also inflict 2 damage to all Tama in foe's hand. That seems really powerful. Why does that seem powerful? Because it is. That's a lot. You could theoretically kill your opponent's like follow-up, you can kill their onboard and all of that with one button. However, not only can you not make this from a Kobu like you can the other one, you also need Earth and machine energy. Remember, the Kobu costs 1 energy and then makes 1 every turn. The Kobalth costs what, 2 or 3? You can't play any like weird evolution cards on it. You can't shortcut it. You need to go from 1 to 2 to 3. You can shortcut the 1 to 2, but this is so fucking annoying to play. Ugh. So by the time you play this, you should already be winning. This just feels really win more. I don't like it. I love this thing in Anode art. Loved it, but ugh. Memory Worm. Discard 1 card. Delete all other copies of the cute card from foe's deck, hand, and field. Shred. Tama deleted by this effect cannot be recycled or revived. Then gain a virtual. This card is just evil, right? It doesn't stop the actual card. It only just like stops every other copy of it. Remember, imagine doing this to a Beelit. No Iraq, no gun Iraq anymore. I wonder whether there's any cards that are only good in multiples right now. This would be the hard counter there. Copy. Discard a card. Add a copy of the cute card to your hand. Okay. It's can, not must. Kobolith will evolve just fine from every level 2 machine or level 2 neutral. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Robies, you're absolutely correct. I did tunnel in on this, huh? Why did I do that? You're entirely correct. You can just play this as a guy in machine instead of going the Kobu Kobold route. In which case it doesn't have a good good level 1 target or any level 1 target like the other evolutions do, but the machine level 2s seem utterly cracked, so you'd be playing them anyway. You can just play this as a finisher on top. It's a very fair point you're making. Would you want to give up on those effects though? I guess if you're winning off of it anyway, you might as well, right? It feels very all in then. Fair. Add a copy of the cue card to your hand. Cool? Really cool? Can you play it? That's the question. Could also cold boot it. Does Force Revive get around the "this hasn't been properly summoned" restriction? Like, Force Revive is such a weird term. I have no concept of what that is. Because there's Revive and then there's Force Revive. That is what Force Revive does. Okay. I'm gonna say this right now. This might be controversial. I do not like this design decision. We keep seeing, here's a mechanic. Here's a counter to this mechanic. Here is a counter to the counter of this mechanic. Hey, Revive is really powerful. Let's add Shred so that things can't be revived anymore. And also, let's make it so that early feedback from early beta, I remember this, you were here for it too. Hey, if I discard this level 2 Tama, let's make it so it can't be revived. Let's have it properly summoned first. Oh, here's a mechanic that ignores all of this. Hey, bouncing things to the hand is a really powerful way of removal because it doesn't trigger on delete. Let's introduce Anchored so that big monsters feel more worthwhile and they don't just feel like a waste of investment. Oh, here's a card that ignores Anchored. Why do we keep doing this? Why can this is a counter to this thing not just stand by itself? Why do we have to print the counter of a counter? It makes the middle ground so fucking meaningless. Like, oh my god. There is no way you ran out of interesting things to do with your design space, right? You could have done a million other things. It's not like you ran out of ideas. Stop doing that. It's called by the grave all over again. Ugh. Let keywords mean something, for fuck's sake. I really hate that design direction. Rotation matrix. If you have 4 or more cards in your hand, delete all cards in your hand, draw 3. No? Most of the counters have big downsides. How often do you see no Tama on the field? Downside? Question mark? What's the downside? Where is it? Show me on the doll where this downside touched you. Hey, Adrelian, how you doing? Random. Do you really think... Oh, Code. Oh. I know, Code, I know you've played more of this card game than me. I get that, right? Like, I know you've had like all of the community tournaments and all of this. I'm gonna hazard a guess that the majority of people that play in those don't really know, like, they've played like funny high roll shit, right? I'm just gonna go with that. Wild guess, the meta for this hasn't been developed and refined. Very wild guess. Why? Because there's not a million people playing it. And the card pool is big enough that there is really good variety in what's playable. Wild guess. If my opponent has a big guy out, and I am still within the realm of being able to deal with that big guy, then random doesn't matter. If my opponent has a big guy out that I need to deal with, and they have a lot of other things, then they are winning. It's done now. We don't need to deal with like, oh, this card is random, therefore. We're dealing with what is the out to this card in a scenario where an out is still feasible. And that just does that. We don't need to talk about like win more or lose more cards because those are by definition fucking dog shit, right? That's basic card gaming. Very basic card gaming. Yes, little Timmy will PogChamp ads. Here is big fucking... this is a bad example, but like, this is the biggest creature I have on screen right now. Little Timmy will PogChamp a big asshole creature that will kill your opponent into the sun if they ever get to summon it. What little Timmy doesn't understand is that by the point that they get to summon this card, they have already won so hard it doesn't matter anymore. Therefore, this card should never be in your deck because you could play something to make the point of winning more consistent in the first place. Countering your own counter mechanics as a design decision inherently fucks with the value of cards that you're adding and the value of playing them. That wasn't a sentence that made sense. 39 Fever. Don't at me. Right? Like, it's really shitty design. The entire point is it's really shitty design. Random always feels awful, reminds me of Hearthstone. No, I don't even mind that. Random doesn't have to feel awful. What I object with is, oh, random is its downside. No, it's not. The use case of the card is clearly in a scenario where the randomness doesn't matter. Like, very clearly. I don't mind the randomness at all. I think randomness is a really interesting fact that, or is a really interesting mechanic that that digital TCGs or digital card games in general have a very unique way of exploiting. Because random in paper always feels a bit, you know, flip a coin, roll a die. But random digitally can be used in such a weird variety of ways. Anyway. Rotation Matrix. You have 4 more cards in your hand, delete all cards in... Okay, let's talk about... because this makes sense. Let's talk about Rotation Matrix. Is there a world where you have 4 cards in hand and all of them have on-delete effects and you play Rotation Matrix and you're going to plus to infinity? Yes. Are you going to see that game state a lot? Probably not. Eh? I don't know, I hate this. Supercomputer. Cost 4 machine energy. Cannot be cancelled. Clear all statuses and armor from all Tama. Plus 4/4 to all your machine Tama. At the end of round, delete all machine Tama on the field. Okay. Okay. So you win now. Win now. Trigger interesting on-deletes while clearing some shit on your opponent's side. The 4/4 is really powerful. Clear board, like just fight for board. This is just, what's it called? Overclock. Limiter removal. This is just limiter removal, right? Clear all statuses and armor from all Tama, though, is really fucking funny. That feels versatile. It feels like you can use this to clear board. It feels like you can use this to get rid of weird shit your opponent has. And at end of turn, you either win or no one has a board anymore. And then you rebuild from there. I haven't seen any like really cool on-delete effects in Machine. Like, this isn't it. Like, the best we've seen was like, what? Draw one? And obviously, you're not gonna have a Howl on board when that triggers. You're gonna have, like, interesting shit. But, like, even a Howl is a 5/6 under that circumstance, right? If we can get more interesting, like, on-delete machines, I can see that. It only buffs machines, right? 4/4 to all of your machine timer, okay. Zoe! Crispy? I'm not crispy. No. Hey Zoe, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, good evening. Adrenaline says, bad thing, found out I'm a dumbass and lost my horse racing account. Oh wait, what? Ported a phone, never linked it or saved the data somewhere. Fuck. Do you have like any like account reference data you can send to support or some shit like? Oh no, wait, they wouldn't have. Well, maybe. Have you tried contacting support? How do I see the Zoe duck here? So there's a couple of ways. Normally we have like a little duck fighting mini game. That's currently not working. Because the new ducks, yours included, is gigantic, and when they spawn, they break the game. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a fix. The other way is that we have a Streamloots card that people can play to spawn specific ducklings. The last and final way is that every now and again, by being cool, I just add you. Hold up. There. Kaer's in more of a slow cook situation right now. Yeah, sorry, I'm dying. I'm unwell. I don't care enough to bother with support for it since I know I don't play the game often enough and never spend money. Okay, then that's fair enough. If there had been money on the account or something at Rallion, this would have been more pressing. He's just cooked. It's true. Affid, I believe that Affid was that for the Zoe duck. Was that for the Zoe duck? What if I spend money? Yeah. That's fair, that's fair. Oh. Okay, machine seems really powerful overall. This seems really, really powerful. We might have to look at Crush Cog in like any deck we consider now. If we see any good on-delete effects or any mandatory on-delete effects, this kind of becomes a high priority card in any element. Yeah, Noble Spice, right? Right. You should check out Zoe, by the way, if you haven't yet. What a wonderful little bean. Okay, so here's the big question. Where do we get the wind bird, the wind tama? Probably in the wind area, right? We probably get it in the wind area. I've also decided we're cutting these. This deck is still awful. Please do not perceive this deck. Wait, is it that? No. I decided I want to play those instead because they're funnier. I could just reroll for Manhattan instead of hoping to RNG. I mean, the other benefit is you can play more CZN. So the last thing we did was get into this town. Oh, there's loot. A Crush Cog card. Well, that doesn't help anymore. We haven't done anything yet, so I don't know why I'm saving. Can we go down there? No. I do believe they said we would have access to the wind area somewhere, right? So if I were the exit to a new area, 6 stars. Meaning we might have to oh, no, wait. Wind Mountain Zone, there it is. We found it. Yay. So we're looking for the Tama of this area. You can't just do this and then not put a secret there. Right? Like, there's nothing there, unfortunately. To reach the leader, go this way, keep climbing up till you see him standing on a runway. Yes, but... Aha! See? That's what I mean. It's not active. Okay. I kind of want to find the Tama first. A Wing Boots card. A ladder. The starter deck guy. Hello there! Are you a Tama card collector? I have something for you! A 20 card Win Starter Core. We're gonna buy this and then we're gonna look at it. And it maybe it has cards that we don't have yet. It does not. It does not. Where's my Tama? Oh, we can't go up there. People bullying monitors again. A roaming memory booster. Where is my bird? Give me my bird. Okay, there's an NPC in front of my bird. That worries me. Hold up. That worries me a lot. Where did that silly little brother of mine go? This is his favorite spot. Guess he's not here. What are you looking for? Have you seen my little brother? He looks a bit like me. We're twins. He's a half-dragon, though, and a bit of a dummy. Willie's your brother? Yes, my sweetest little brother, whom I loved so much. One day he just poofed. There's no way he ran away from his dearest twin sister. No way, right? I looked everywhere. Someone told me they've seen him in Analog Town card shop, but nuh-uh. He sure ain't there. And I checked underneath each table. I have a quest for you. Find my little brother and tell him his sister. No, wait, don't. Give him this encrypted note. Only half-dragons can read that. It's very important that you find him. Very important. I don't know what your other life goals are, but this one must be your #1 priority. Sure. If you do this for me, I'll give you my heart and a friendship point. You want that, don't you? Did you fall for that? Okay, good. I'm out of here. Okay. A nest card. And more importantly, we found the bird. We can fit you in at #2. Our #1 priority is safety. I don't know about that one. I don't know whether my #1 priority is safety at all. I would like to draw a card. Drawing cards is cool. Also, we know that we cannot let any of these things live. Honestly? We have a bit of an energy problem, but now we don't. Wait, I thought this made energy. If deleted. Okay, we still have a bit of an energy problem. That's all fine and dandy. Please play something! Thank you! 30,000 carrots? What the fuck? Wait, what? Is that what you get for rerolling now? That's the rerolls now? That's kind of crazy. Oh, we get 2 fire energy off of killing something with an Ignifear. Never mind. We never had energy problems to begin with. I was just a silly goose. We're playing a lot in main phase 1, huh? We are playing... Stick. Stick. You know what? You know what? This Scorching Sand would have gone so hard. This would have gone so hard. All of this dies. Should have fetched that. They have wind energy. That's cool for them. Okay, we're done here. Unfortunately, they're gonna kill this Igni really, really hard and really into the sun. Unfortunately, elsewise, we have lethal. Never mind, they have more. Don't worry about that. Start with 1 wind energy. Gain 1 shard whenever you gain a wind and... What? Excuse me? That's their energy condition? That's silly. Oh, that's cool. You can do that. That is a wild amount of Drellian. That's insane, yeah. We have all of these cards, so it doesn't matter. Good. And now we make a bird deck. Now we make a bird deck. Let's go delete this and like make a bird deck. Let's go delete this too. Bird. So, give me an idea, chat. How the fuck do we make Earth energy? We have no idea how we make Earth energy, right? We can do like the ghetto way of just like playing Earth energy, but I don't wanna. I don't want to do that. Do we go Zephyr or do we ignore Zephyr entirely? I feel like we ignore Zephyr entirely. We might just skip that one. But we could play funny eggs. God, we could do so much. There's so much fun stuff to do. Gain one, draw one is like universally just good, right? There's no world in which we don't play 4 weather forecast. That's our app searcher. I switched because I'm stupid. I'm playing 2 of these. The reason why we're only playing 2 of these is because FIFO immediately fetches us Feather, which then searches it. So unlike with the Fire deck, we don't need to find Stick. This should be really easily searchable, and it should also just be the end. I'm really tempted to just play 4 Hurricane. Running weather forecast means you might delete your Earth energy source. That's exactly the problem. You're absolutely right, Code. You're absolutely right. Do we then even bother playing Zephyr Mountain? Do we then even bother? Very good point. The other question is, does it matter? Do we just take that chance? Like if we play 4, well, if you play 4 Earth energy sources in a 40 card deck, then that never did anything, right? The chances are too low for that to ever do anything. This fucks with... Oh, playing Griffle fucks with playing Vulos, right? And we'd have to start playing eggs. Such a high potential card, but the risk, yeah. We could just keep this pure right now. We could just keep this pure. The problem is that we'd have to find a line between generating, like putting enough cards in that generate Earth energy somehow magically, where the amount that we're playing isn't negligible, and the amount being low enough that the chance of hitting them with weather forecast isn't too big. And that's a weird overlap. That's a very weird overlap. I want to play this. I want to try something with this. We might take these out again. I really want to try Front Cyclone. I really want to try Front Cyclone. This is a really high candidate for cutting, if you ask me. Air control? Air control. We don't have any good on-deletes. Oh, we haven't started fucking with neutrals yet at all. That's the other thing. We're probably starting to cut in a second. Could go with Tama that generate Earth energy, then run Tama Egg to fetch them. I was never able to make Zephyr Mountain work. No, and I can see why that would be difficult. I can see why that would be difficult. Like, I don't know whether Card Drive, Egg Incubator are mandatory in every deck, but it feels like you put them into everything, right? Cobalt does require 1 Earth to summon, brethren, yep, it does. And then it generates 1 on usage. You could... Honestly, you could go Earth Sprite, and then kill it off of discard effects. Like, you could kill an Earth Sprite off of a Chi here. But you'd still need to hard draw the fucker, right? I mean, you kind of don't have to Egg Incubate. Huh. But then how many Zephyr Mountains do you play in order to, like, facilitate that in the first place? I don't know, in terms of deck building, like, let me know how you think about this, because my current theory is that you start almost every deck with 4 Card Drive, 4 Egg Incubator. How wrong is that philosophy? Like, starting off with these, we're obviously not staying at 44. Like, how wrong is that line of thought? This is just any starter Tama at the cost of an action. And my god, this just goes too hard. No? I wish we had a better way to sort these things. I wish we had like a manual sort. Molting and Card Drive kind of collide. I'm cutting the Molting. The Molting's dead in hand too many times. Way too many times. We're on exclusively birds, right? We're exactly on birds, yeah. Yeah, Code, exactly. So Code says Card Drive can be dead turn 1 if you lack any discard or easy evo, but if you have those, then yeah, it's an auto-include. I'd agree with that. We're not playing any bird up. The reason we're not playing any bird up right now is because we're not playing any level 2s. We should probably do that, right? I don't like Zephyr as a level 2. I think it's a bit mid. Fiopa. I don't like that effect. That's too control-y. I don't feel like we're the control. I feel like we're more the beatdown than anything else. And Hawkeye is just a Tama I don't care for. Block and front, that's it. This is just worse Griffall, no? This is just worse Griffall. What if we just play Volhir? Fuck it. Like, Volhir seems really good. Screw this. We're going to Volhir. We'll cut more in a second. I mean, do we even bird up? No, we still bird up, right? But we play like minimal bird ups because we just fetch it? We haven't even looked at Killfoe yet, fuck. God, Killfoe is so good. This is such a strong, like, drop. Day something, attack first. Doesn't take an action either. And I haven't looked at Myro. Damn it. But we're not playing Murstorm, right? Oh my god, we could play Murstorm, hold up. Egg makes level 2 fusions a lot more accessible, or always helpful if you rely on a specific level 1, but it is a tempo loss and buffer weak point, yeah. I completely forgot about Murstorm. What if we just play Murstorm? We'd have an outlet for our water energy, of which we're not making any, now that I think about it. Well, we're making some, but not a lot. And then Murstorm is just going to be stranded for a while. Nah, we skip that for now. Updrift. No, we're definitely not playing Updrift. Well, if we're just sitting on Wool here, is Bird Up even what we play? Is that even the go-to? I really want to cut these. I'm gonna cut these. That feels weird. Tell me how stupid that that play was. Just not right now. I legitimately don't think we play Zephyr Mountain. There's Bird Up. Oh, this Bird Up costs 2. I think that's fine. Am I playing this at 42 for now? I don't want to play this at 42. First attempt at birds. First attempt at birds. Mind you, I'm semi-convinced that fire is going to do so much better in this area. Let me show you my wind strats. You'll be blown away, quite literally. Okay, so play pattern. What's our play pattern? Our play pattern is almost always going to revolve around getting idiots on field and going off, right? This Zephyrus in hand doesn't need to exist. This is almost always the play. We follow up on a feather. I don't know what we fetch off the feather yet. But the answer could very well just be a woody. The answer could be anything, really. But I think the answer... We're about to get hit. That's the annoying part. We're about to get hit. What if we gain... Oh, for each of your Windhammer, never mind. What? This doesn't spend a turn action, never mind. That doesn't count. That counts as gaining wind energy once, not once each. Interesting. I would argue that this is liable to Firewall, probably. Buffer anti-patch are often considered auto-includes due to how much they can both force and protect against consistency checks. I like to angle with running enough threats to not be inconsistent. I can see that argument. I can see that argument. If we go Firewall here... We go Firewall here. Hey, Ironcraft, thanks to ours gods I have sucky luck. Wedged between a parasitic body-snatching hive mind and an isolationist xenophobic democracy. You cannot win. You cannot win. That is awful. So none of this does anything. We just go Bird Up. Bird Up for the 2 Alec. Oh, I was hoping to not be going. And then only 1 does damage, yeah. Why did we draw 2 cards? I do not know that. Fuck! Okay, I'm more glad we didn't play the eggs now. I'm really happy we didn't play the eggs. So far, this deck does very little, by the way. It does very nothing. Okay, good job. Oh. Delete 1 time with 2 or less, gain 1 wind, also gain 1 water. Uh-oh. That's bad and we don't get to interact with it. I see the problem that I've caused. Yep, that makes sense. We do this exactly to gain wind. Oh, select energy to spend. It's just 1 any. problem is, if we play this Vol here now, they go Firewall. They do not go Firewall. You madman. Cool. Feather. We're on turn 1. Our energy levels are so whack. We don't have any more targets either. Oh no. Yeah, no, this doesn't work. This does not work. Just got the bird up. Do I want a Griffall off of this? I kind of don't. I really kind of don't. We don't even have wind energy right now. We just kind of have nothing. Ugh. That felt really bad. That felt really bad. Okay, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Suggestions. What are we gonna do? That was awful. That was awful. We had energy, just not the one that I need. We had everything else, though. Where do we begin? Where the hell do I begin? Where do I begin? This doesn't need to be in at 4. We can just fetch this off of a chi here. What if we don't burn up? I don't know. Woody kind of felt like a trap. If I'd go 4 with them, I probably wouldn't. Our draw didn't feel all that great, Colt. That's the problem. If we were drawing in like advantage, I'd go like, yeah, that's a really good idea, but what we could try, maybe this just fixes it. Maybe we do macro adjustments. We could go try double wind charger and see what we do with that. Let's run that into the next guy. I wish I were a bird. Yeah, right? Me too, buddy. Become a VTuber. A magical talking stove said if I played enough card games, I'd be able to become one. What? The fuck? What fever dream is that based on? Well, I love that opening. Well, I hate that opening. Don't you love drawing Chihir without any other discard outlets? Like I do. That's my favorite. That's my absolute favorite, dude. We're just gonna discard air control here. And we're fetching fucking something. I don't even think I like front cyclones. If it's weird and children get harmed, it's probably a German fairy tale. Oh yeah, definitely. Bird up. Wish we had another turn. We only gain 1. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was afraid it would work like that. And I was afraid this was gonna happen. Let's go. It's shredded. Of course it's shredded. The cheese. Of course it's shredded. Fuck. That's really bad. not gonna live, is the problem. And none of our Tama generates shit either. Fetch another one for posterity, I suppose. God, that just cut straight through. Oh. Bird combat is super lethal, huh? Another bird up. Give me the Zephyr. Actually, fuck you. You know what? Feeling good. Feeling great about this one. Sup, motherfucker? Okay, found the win con. Okay. I lost! Those canceling cards' fault. Yeah, those should be banned. Yes! This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Reference. I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to card games. I'm something of an expert, you see. Want to see just how powerful my all-seeing eye is? In a second, I need to make fun of this stupid asshole. No, no, my opponent was playing cards. Judge, my opponent is interacting with me. No. Bad Ash Blossom. Go fuck yourself. Ah, lovely. Love to see someone like that lose. Not gonna lie. Love to see it. We're gonna be greedy about this. And we're immediately getting punished by drawing... Oh, never mind. Weather. Oh my god! Stop! You have to stop! God damn it! Why? Why? Why would you do that? Just gonna keep playing those. My opponent ran 4 buffers, Judge! Yup. We have the energy, we just don't have anything else to do with it, huh? Fuck it. Let's go Turbo Drive. That feels like the world's worst shuffle. That's worse, somehow. Somehow this is worse. There's no way this works, right? I mean, I could pick up air control, but we could also just pick up a weather forecast, and that could be anything. That could even be air control. Hey! A bird! We can't discard anything, so... Fuck. I have the wrong birds in hand. I need better birds. This is so funny. We found the better bird! Welcome to the Better Bird Bureau, where we have better birds. We're immediately going Firewall. Are we? We're immediately going... no, we're going Firewall. Screw this. The worst part is, I really just want to play these cards because I can, but pressing this button is lethal. Right? I'm going to play myself out of lethal if I don't. Never mind. Oh no, here come the rest of the birds. Sorry, forgot about the rest of the flock. Forgot we had more of them. Okay. Okay. This I'm down for. Just had an epiphany on how to build a server 2 wind machine deck. A wind machine deck, you say? Oh, we've already done this. I've only heard of Earth Machine, and none of these are trains yet. Cute. I'm going to ask again. If you don't answer, I'm leaving. Why is the protected data being moved to Technopolis instead of Farislan? There is no safer place for it than the Royal Crypt. Because these guys are evil? Response: the administrator has enacted level 2 layer security protocol. Cross-server traffic is considered unsafe under this protocol. Consequence: protected data is to be stored in the origin server vault. End of response. Oh, never mind, they're not evil, they're just the police. Really? Silva decided that? I sincerely hope you're right about that. Oh, a player. How'd you bypass the server guard block? I could arrest you right now, you know? Nothing was blocking this path, though. Really? Useless guard bots couldn't even do that right. Well, just stay clear of this area for now. Are you because of those shadowed guys? How do you know? Wait a minute, I recognize your avatar now. Area recordings. Player Kaer and I. You faced the shadow twice. Once in the forest, once in the ruins, right? I'm Philica, member of the server guard. I was assigned to oversee the extraction of one of the so-called pieces the shadowed are looking for. I'm trying to get these blockheads to understand my homeworld, and server C would be a better, safer place for it, but they won't listen. Affirmative. Extraction's complete, and now we're getting ambushed. Parent process 131D. Prepare to move us to the Technopolis HQ. Parent process? Hey, program. Unlike you, I have an actual name. Sorry, we have to go now. You're going to be here for a while, right? Keep an eye on Technopolis if you can. I have to go back to Farislan after this mission is over. If you ever decide to travel to Server C, come visit us. I'll show you around. But my rare card, it's gone. I want it though. Oh, and now that area isn't blocked anymore. Now we can go up that ladder over here. Yeah. Zoop. Wait, where does this go? Ooh, loot. Oh, there's another one of those monitors that doesn't have anything on it right now. There has to be like a late game side quest for that, is it, right? Hold up, I need to touch this. A feather. Unga! I love mountain. This mountain not much dino, more bird. So I bring bird deck. Dark wind cards cost 1 less wind energy. Also immediately start the game with a Zephyr mountain terrain. Those are my bird rules. Unga! I haven't played any of the cheaters yet. Those with extra rules, but fuck it, let's just try. What's the worst that can happen? I'm just gonna pick up. We're just gonna play weather forecast. Oh, I see. No buffer, okay. Weather. No! Okay, they're wind apping everything, huh? There's a flute. That doesn't do anything. Word up. Oh, choose field target, energy. Don't firewall me. Motherfucker. Bird? What bird? I mean, I don't want to go woody, but we are, right? Hey, Crane, how you doing? Yeah, that's fair. And then we just play the world's worst turbines. They're firewalled, okay. We don't even have clear. We almost have clear. Let's see whether we can do something about this. Do you have bird rules? No, unfortunately not. Only bird brain rules. Oh! Never mind. They fly. They do fly. I forgot about that. We're trying this again. This feels winnable. Maybe not like that, though. Oh. Oh. I want to cut these. These feel really bad, dude. That's all. No, stop that. That's really annoying. You know what the worst part is? I need more energy. all I need is even more energy. If we can facilitate that, we're good. We're gonna try the funny. Go. Aha! Achieved! And we should have done this in Firewall, but now we're just getting Typhooned. We're not. Wait. Wait. Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait, why do we attack last? Wait, why didn't we attack? Because air control says you don't attack that turn. I'm not very smart. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? This literally says you can't do that. Yeah, Crane, you're right. It's like the original Anode Heart is very, very Digimon inspired, and this really carries that forward. You're absolutely right. I just threw the fucking game with that. That was really dumb. And that doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, the more I play this, the more, like, things need to change. Not this. This feels really bad, especially at 4. This doesn't feel great at 4. We need more, like, birds. Weirdly enough, that's the thing that we're bricking on, right? We're just not on enough birds. What if we just go Vulo to make up for birds? What other things can we do? Honestly, what if we just go Kilfo? Kilfo feels much better. There. That gives us something to, like, play and something for board. And then we'll see how that goes. We start on Weather Forecast. We immediately regret playing Weather Forecast. Discard the Zephyrus. Like, what do I even search off of this? Like, searching Bird Up has historically felt really bad, even though that's, I think, what I'm supposed to do. Like, it really feels like what I'm supposed to do, and I think we're cutting all air control. I do think we're cutting all the air controls. Choose a target. That. Energy. They pass. That's an interesting pass. Bird up. To electricity. And then we just develop bird behind that. Get rid of air control. Fetch another bird up. They feather. If we force right now, we're doing 2 damage to them. And we're never doing more than 2 damage. Even if we evolve this right now with Bird Up, we're never doing more than 2. That's a lie. Shit. We've got lethal. I forgot this attacks first. Alright, there we go. Yay! We did it! Winnable! Oonga Gabunga! You are strong, deserve victory. Yuno was no match for you. Yuno will train and become stronger. Take this bone. It's good for Dino deck. I don't play it here, so you can have it. A bone? This is in extra cards. Add 1 dinosaur card from your deck to your hand. This is stick, but old. Oonga Gabunga is a sentence. I love it. Hold up, we need to save. I need to go back and deal with the other cheaters to get, like, the other cards. Oh. Another player has found this place interesting. By the way, have we met before? My name is Pade. Pade? Paid? I don't know. Before I tell you why I'm here, how about a card battle? I want to see something for myself. Sure. Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're on Frocket? Wait, what the fuck are they on? Oh. Very questionably interesting. Sarah into... There's one Raptor gone. Like, we know they're Raptoring us, huh? Okay. Oh, fuck, you know what? This isn't what I wanted to do. I would like to get this Vol here out. I should have done that before searching. What the fuck are you? Oh! Well, motherfucker. I guess we get to draw now. Pilfo into Daze that. We're out of the energy. Wait, we can do that. We can just get one wind off of this. Get hammered. Yeah, that's acceptable. They're scrapping. We have energy lead no matter what we do. But they're about to go into Firewall, right? Guaranteed they're about to go into Firewall. What? No, you are dazed. Okay, never mind. You are dazed. The big problem is we don't have wind energy. I need to generate any amount of wind energy. And then we can do things. Fuck. They're tempoing. That's the we have so much to do here in order to tempo them out, but they're not letting us. Because they're just trying to rush through turns to get back into a position where they can kill. You. And then I think we have to discard the Zephyrs in order to go. But I don't like it. No, we discard the air control. Fuck the air control. But what do we find off of this? This gives us 4 wind right now, which isn't enough. So we bird up? We go bird up. We have to go bird up. Okay, I feel good about this. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. They have nothing. They're about to just go. Perfect. I mean, that doesn't do anything, so we... No! Fuck. I pressed pass. Never mind. Would have had the same effect. One draw. Did you find an out? Nice. Baraptor? What the fuck's a Baraptor? I don't care. We have all of these. What's a Baraptor? Is it a raptor that passed the bar? Good game. You have a lot of potential. I came here to investigate a net rumor about a secret access point located on the highest peak of this mountain. Sadly, the only thing I found was a bird tama nest. If that's the access point, then I must be missing a key. Or a passphrase. Perhaps the answer lies in strength. The game might respond differently to a master tamer for all we know, but that's just a theory. There's going to be a tournament in Technopolis soon. Tournaments attract all sorts of characters, so I'll be there to look for a person who is said to have achieved the highest rank. If you're in Technopolis at that time, come join the tournament. I have a feeling it'll be an interesting one. So come back here if we reach highest rank of all of them. It's a giant bird egg. It doesn't seem to be responding to anything. Is it a whale egg, perhaps? Have we tried playing an ocarina in front of it? Because I feel like we should try that. And there you are. Halt! I'm Airy, the Wind Zone leader. Are you here to challenge me to a card battle? I see you've collected all stars in the zones before. Very well, I'll honor your challenge. Show me how strong you are. If we don't win this with birds, I'm switching to fire for this, because I have a feeling Scorched Sand by itself just wins. I have a strong feeling that Scorched Sands by itself just kind of clears. I don't want that. The moment when you don't want to evolve things, huh? Should have been bird up. Big. Oh, but it doesn't attack. Okay, but it does have on trigger cost a scalp on card shuffle and many time. Okay. If we wind charger into Vul here right now, this does nothing for us. We're still wind charging, and then we just go into Zephyr. I want them to fire this. If they don't, sick. We go Vul here over this, and then we just kill it. Swell. Weather. We did weather. I would love a wind timer that converts other energy into wind specifically. I would love that. But I don't think we have anything like that, huh? Just finds. We can just draw. It is strange, but I feel really in control right now. Like, they're gonna hit us for 6, which is irrelevant to us. And we are going to kill them into the sun. I don't want to commit to the energy spent here. Would love another action, but unfortunately no. We do start next turn with... That had fly, never mind. With 2 Tama on board. I keep forgetting to factor in fly. Let's go FIFO into Wind Turbine. Cool. 1-0. Everything they have is 1 health, huh? Scorching Sand goes so hard. Let's go Weather. Wind. 1 Chi here. Understandable. Wind Charger. And a FIFO. That's all fine. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have a plan. It is a cunning plan. It's not a good plan, but a cunning plan. Uh-huh. I'm with you, I'm with you. Kill it. Ah! Dodged! Dodged it. Not what I wanted to do, and now we don't have targets. The plan is... It's not dead, but we have to do funny things. This is really strong now, unfortunately. That does it. Cancel, we don't have targets. So, attacks first in battle. That means this kills this before it ever has a chance to attack. Problem solved. The other thing that I would love to do, and it's not gonna let me do that because they're immediately firing, is just go into Zephyrus, right? Like, we have the Zephyrus, like, right here. Hello. Bird be upon ye. Cool energy. They do out energy us, huh? Alright. Can you find a 1 bird out though? How many birds on a flight? They're tiny. They're small, Misty. They're learning to fly yet. Give them time. This fish has fly. Does that help you? The winds are changing. You were strong enough to earn this star. Yay! 6. Things are moving in a certain direction. I can tell from here. Turbulent bit streams are coming our way. Do what you must to protect yourself. And we can go into the next area now. Whoop. And this is where the tournament's firing, huh? No, it's not. Found Willy. Attention Tamers, server tournament. There it is. There is a tournament right now. I found your crazy sister. I'm sorry, it was just... I'll get out of your way. Oh, Kaer, it's you. I had no idea you were here too. I just got my 4th star and I came to visit the card shop here. But you know how scary card shops are for me. I couldn't muster the strength to open that door. But now that you're here, I can totally do it. You're about to go inside anyway, right? Yeah, but first I have this note for you. The person that gave it to me said they were your... Oh, a note for me? Let's see what it said. Well, no way. There's an untouched pile of gold waiting for me at my favorite spot in the Wind Mountain Zone. I have to go there right away. I'll be right back. Please wait for me. I should probably follow him. Fuck the tournament. This kid's about to get ganked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, we can just take this elevator. Oh no. Willy found dead at the age of 3. Oh no. Not there. Where is it? Oh wait, yeah, right. Come on now, just like we practiced when we were hatchlings. Start flapping those wings really hard as soon as I push you off. Where's the pile of gold? You lied to me, Eliza! What's going on here? Are you trying to kill him? Nothing, we're just playing. Just a good old dragon sibling playtime. You wouldn't understand, you're vanilla bread. Beat it, training dummy, and thanks for delivering the note. Kaer, is that you? I was tricked again! Please save me. Again, I promise it's the last time. It's fine, I'm pretty much a professional bully handler at this point. Oi, who are you calling a bully? Want me to teach you how to fly too? No, but I can teach you how to lose in a card game. Okay, buddy, you're going down. Uh-oh, look at those eyes. Oh no. Uh-oh. We're playing dragons? Yeah, we're playing dragons. That makes sense. Let's just like not commit to anything. I want to commit to this kill foe. What if we discard the kill foe? This, like, the kill foe loses to the, like, -1, right? Really hard. We lose the game to the -1. Never mind, this doesn't cost an action, I forgot. We're okay. Now what? I didn't think that far ahead. What? Oh. Okay. Fire this second Igni. I mean, yeah, buddy. Are you alright? Like, the fuck? Thank you. Finally. She do be having energy, huh? Don't you dare buffer that. Not great. Not great at all. These are so dead, dude. Front cyclones are so dead. It's turn 1, so we do need to play something. I think we just Chihir into Bird Up. Chihir ditches Zephyrus. That's the wrong card! Mine Turtle? Depending on what Mine Turtle kills, we still have lethal. Never mind, it doesn't matter what it kills. This just goes through. Cool. We're just winning today. It was all a joke. Please, I know. My heart. If you let me go, I'll give you my gold too. Take this friendship point too. Just please. Pretty, please. Don't delete me. Is that what you thought I would say? Dummy. Fine, I'm leaving. But don't think this is the last time you've seen me. The plot will require me sooner or later. Smell you later, losers. Oh my god. Thanks, Kaer. That was my sister. I guess you knew that already, but you couldn't have known this would happen. Right? You didn't know this would happen, right? No. Thank the dragons. I'm sorry for doubting you. I'll go to the card shop now. You've given me confidence. Honestly, you're so cool when you stand up to bullies like that. Yeah, I'm so glad we're friends. Bye. Why? Just why? The Kaer, why? I forgot where the elevator is. We're walking. Congratulations, we've walked. Lovely set of characters, though. Want to buy balls for a friend. Don't worry, he's small. Don't worry. He's got time. Crashes while updating or already verified files? That's weird. Hi. Hey, Kaer, are you going to register for the tournament? I'm scouting the applicants, but so far it doesn't seem anyone named FM is here. Oh, FM. Oh, we're doing FM stuff. Okay. We're almost ready to start the tournament. It'll follow the standard tournament format, meaning first 2 games are best of 1s and the last 2 are best of 3s. You can't save your game. Yep, we're going. Let's do this. Hello, Jill. I should have played fire. I think I should have played fire. I always think I should play fire, though. Is that the problem? Do I just believe in fire that much? Oh. Oh, wait a second. This isn't cool. Weather forecast, and then we pray. Oh, we're praying hard. Dolphies. Dolphies are scary. Dolphies are really scary. But are they scarier than Burn Up? Unfortunately, the shreds, so we don't get to card drive off of it. Yo! Fodder. I have been told that birds eat fish. Nah. It's not over yet. We can... Oh, we can see here the Vol here. That gives us fodder for card drive and firewall. We're just going wind turbine though. Both are drawing one. I do like this wind turbine. And I do like this card drive. Yeah, I never passed it to firewall early, yeah. I'm worried that firewall might have a problem into like more gimmicky fights though. What do they have? They have 3? This looks like a scary board, but they have like 3 damage. So, fuck them. Like, the reason why I really want to play fire is almost exclusively because Scorching Sands code. Scorching Sands reads like crack to me. Shippy! Shippy! Like, you're telling me I can play like a field floodgate? And it's really stupid? Tempting. Oh, no evolution targets. Yeah, of course not. I forgot about that part. Does it need fire energy? No. No, it's a good card. A victory. Next. Kyle? Oh god, he's gonna punch a drywall. Like, air control. I need to not play air control anymore. These feel awful. We have nothing, by the way. This is it. This is our entire turn. Can mean any deck. That's a really bad idea, Effort. That's a really bad idea. Can it be in any deck? Yes. Should it be? No, absolutely not. We're hyper losing this, dude. We're very much losing this. Did you get that wrong? Yeah, you got that wrong. Why would you want to do that? Can it be in any deck? Yes, absolutely. Should it be? No. You're just shooting yourself for one. And the only thing you count... Nothing. Scorching Sands Pyromine? Yeah. Yeah. 1-1. Every time we draw Front Cyclone, I go, ugh. This needs to be something else. Every single time, I'm disappointed in that card. What? What? Okay. Bone? Like... Huh? You're gonna Rapiture me, I know this, but what, huh? Oh! Yeah, you got a brick on something, huh? You got a brick on something. Okay. Not the one I wanted to shuffle. We are tremendously fucked. Hold up, I'm trying to do math in my head. It's not going well. These are days. Never mind. We're tremendously okay. We're really fine. We're okay. We're absolutely okay. This requires like a bit of dumb shit and the hope that they don't immediately pass. We're really hoping they don't immediately pass on us. Fuck. I needed turns. I really needed turns. I never know how to determine who has first turn after, like on a new turn. I never know that. I need to get better at that. We got over it. Let's go get our Zephyrus. That didn't do that. What was I expecting that to do? Feather. The jankest energy gain you ever did see, I tell ya. We don't need this woody. We need this. If they pass, we don't get to do anything. They don't pass, though. Well, they do pass now, but... Here we are. Eat a bird. Bird. So much bird. Okay, Potty. That... Glad we got over the first fucking one. Damn. Got a brick on something. I do sort of not want to lean into her playing anything. If she passes now, we get punished, but that's okay. That is super okay with me. Don't pass now. Play something else. Just don't pass now. Don't pass the turn. I'm having such a... No, not that. I needed that. You monster. Wait, what do you do again? Edit Tama level 2. Good luck with that. Select energy to spend. Never mind. Wait, that didn't do anything. Crap. The right move was to go bird up into attack, not that. I thought that was gonna kill. Why didn't that kill? Because it had armor? No. I don't know why that didn't kill. Crap. Now I have to bird up and hope they don't have anything. The other play would have been safe. Or they don't firewall. If they firewall, we have the same problem. They do have the big guy in hand, right? But it's only going to be a 1 AP. We can live with that. Let's go. FIFO. I would have loved to have more actions. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, let's begin by eating one of them. Wait, what? That's a phantasm, never mind. Let's begin by not doing that. -1. And we're dazing the other. Can't trigger this? Why not? Oh, because we can play with... No, we're not playing that. That card's just worse. Energy. We're absolutely feathering for Zephyrus. Bone is just gonna fetch Raptor, right? We just don't know that. What if we pass here? We have to pass, right? And then we Zephyrus in Firewall? Yes. Fine and fair, and also lethal. They pass, and now they die. Oh, it's not lethal. Well, it is lethal now, right? No, wait. Why does that absorb 12? Is it only the same attack? It's because the attack chain is different. Okay. Well, screw that thing. And while we're on this turn, we might as well just get energy. Why am I still playing the game? Hold up. Why am I still playing the video game? Meteor. Thanks. This long to finally get a Selena? Now? Only now? That's crazy, Adrelian. That's crazy. Ace Hole. Who the fuck is Ace Hole? Oh. Nah. I see what you did there. And he's a burn player. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Clever. Smart. Fantastic, even. Beautiful. Love the joke. Were they into card drive? Okay, burn me, daddy. Oh my god! Yeah, that's bad. Okay. No, don't pass. I needed you to not pass. Why did you pass? What if we just take 2 here, huh? What if we just took 2, then they kill us off of shards? Wait, what is this? Oh. Selena's the only 4? Damn. Brethren, yeah, there you go. I do not want to play these. I really don't. We're just gonna live. That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna live. Now would be a time for a shuffle your opponent's bullshit back into the deck card. This does it. Never mind. This is... You're a dick. And that eats the action as well. Well. Oh, come the fuck on, you piece of shit. Fine. We got the right one, at least. And now we don't get to play anything again. Yeah. If they have a timer, we're dead. We are dead. Okay. The entire deck is just designed to make you go, oh, what an asshole, huh? I see. I see. I just don't like it. We could sack this Vul here and we live. You don't attack first by any chance, do you? No. This is the only way we live and I'm not happy about it. If we play the Woody behind it, we don't even take damage. Wind turbine now and we can get out of meteor range. Feels really brutal. Yep. That's all we have. One wind energy. That's all we got. A bird in a dream, baby. One bird in a dream. Might not be bird up, but it's bird in. Oh, weather. Weather. No! What are you? On delete from field. Delete one random enemy Tama. Yeah, okay. Of course. Of course, why not? Fuck. You know what? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That is okay. I can't delete you if I can't attack. Okay. Okay, we're back. How do we get around that now? Because this is going to kill me, right? What if we just queue up the attacks? Hold up, I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but I have an idea. Bird up? No valid targets, all the Volhirs are engraved, fuck. See, I told you it wasn't a good idea. I was right. There's the delete, there's the damage, yeah. Okay. That is what I was afraid of. We could draw an out, we didn't draw an out. Crap, we got so close. That didn't attack somehow. I don't know why that didn't attack. Push me to the edge, all my bird ups are dead. We could shuffle that back. We're gonna. Of course. That's okay. Bird for bird, baby. That's not a bird. That also doesn't give us energy. We need one more energy and we, like, can go so far ahead. That's a card. That's a fucking card, baby. Bird me. That's a bird. Yes! Hold up. Ah, bird me harder! Wait! There is a full here in deck. Why couldn't we bird up? The answer is we could have bird up. I just didn't. We're just trading step for step. This is stupid. They're about to, like, draw. They're actually about to draw, but for now, we're here. Cool. I want this Volhir back in deck, honestly. I didn't want to draw it, but alright. There they go. Let's kill foe. Oh, what do you want? You want to play the second one? No. And then we just... Why are there no valid targets? Oh, we drew the Volhir, that's why. I'm very smart. We're 7 cards down. They have 24 cards left. What the fuck do you mean they have 24 cards left? What do you mean they have 24 cards left? That's insane. I mean, it makes perfect sense. I keep doing this, but what the fuck? What do you... Wait, why can we not evolve this Volhir? Why does Bird Up not have a legal target the entire time? I don't understand that. I don't get it. These are mice. They're not birds. That's a mouse. Okay. That explains everything. Oh. Pay this. They get to choose, never mind. Pass. What if we go really hard here? We win? We win? We win? We win? We win? This deck sucks! Whew, okay. Okay. Oh my god, fuck this. Yep. Yep. They allow us to get into Firewall. That's cool. I'm pretty based. Does it allow us to go further? Like, we can't daze an opponent's target because Firewall is up, right? So we'd be taking 2 here. I don't want to take 2. And we can't go hard here. This is the one time we're doing this. We don't have the energy to play the third one, otherwise we would have been able to see what the fuck that is, but gimme. I need this energy, thank you. Go. What are we even fetching? To here? Oh, this feels pretty good. The order is obviously wrong, so we're not actually getting in for damage. But we're getting to do that. Okay. Let's discard the second one. I don't want to play it. And then we go bird up. Killfog goes -1. Cancel wind turbine. Interesting. That's not what I thought we'd be losing to, but that's alright. We can convert this not doing damage to something that does do damage. And we get to draw, they don't. If we find Atama, which we didn't, we win. If we find anything that makes energy next turn, we also win. We win, like, a lot of ways here. That is dramatic and awful. Maki! Hello, everyone! Welcome on in. How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. Hello, 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 everybody. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you doing? How did it go? Tell me all about it. Thank you so much, and welcome in to I Have the Flu and I'm Actively Dying. The video game. No, we're playing Anode hard today. I have made a very, very, very bad bird deck. It is very bad, not good, awful. But I am not getting punished, which is cool. There you go, bird down. Second place. We didn't go 4-0. Ooh. The tournament's over. Sorry. The tournament's over. Hope you had fun. How did it go? Did you encounter any interesting players? Yeah, someone named Acehole. Not sure. I see, so not even this place is high enough for a Master Tamer. There's no other choice but to go to the top of this layer then. The final zone of Server C, that's where I must go. This might be a farewell, but I hope it isn't. Kaer and I become much stronger, and let's meet in the snow zone. Ice, ice, baby. Dun dun dun, playing fire. I want to make this deck better. Like, we need to cut this Salafir, for example, right? We never get to play this. I want to make this much better. This is really the deck that I like the most so far. Scorching Sands is very stupid. We'll find a way to play this. In second tournament, yeah. The last time I played was on launch, on like early launch. So forever and a day ago, which means this is all new content to me. I haven't played this yet. And very bad, not optimized bird deck actually did a thing. Very bad, not optimized bird deck did a thing. Yay. However, everyone, this is really bad timing, and I have to apologize to you, Maki. I'm very, very sorry, but the fever is consuming me, and I can feel my throat burning and my voice dying. I'm ending for today. I need to get more blankets and more tea. I'm actually through the 2 liters of tea I brought. I'm so sorry for the bad timing, Maki, but thank you so much for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for dropping in. Normally I do an entire segment now, but... Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I was gonna say something, I forgot, I'm sorry. You can tell, the brain cells aren't all there. The brain cells aren't all there. Blame the flu on it. I'm more eloquent normally, I promise. That's a lie. But for today, I am going to be shriveling away. Everybody, I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night or evening, whatever it currently is, wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining me today. Tomorrow is another day and another stream. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. CET. Hannah and I are going to be playing a co-op game tomorrow. Hope to see you there for that. More Anode Hard, probably on Thursday, maybe. More Anode Hard soon. That's the important part. Don't let me plan anything right now. I'm not all there. Once again, thank you all so much for your time. I hope this was at least in parts fun for you all. And good night.